Hello folks, this is Yamil for Gunstock Reviews. We're here in Phoenix, Arizona with Marty Enloe, Enloe Custom Guns. How you doing, Marty?
Good.
Marty, in the next few videos, we're going to be doing a little series on pimping out this ride, the Henry Big Boy X, the tactical lever action 38 special 357 Magnum rifle. And I guess the first thing we have talked about this before, is the installation of a muzzle brake. This muzzle brake was sent to us by Henry, and we're going to go ahead and put it on, and we discussed a couple of things. In the past, Marty and I had talked about Teflon tape, plumber's tape, which basically he tested it once here, and it held pretty good, but he said this is hand tightening is good enough.
Well, what's funny is I was very skeptical whenever, now I remember it was a while ago, but I was a little skeptical on Teflon tape whether or not we would use it or not, right? In which case, yeah, we put some heat on it and we tried it a few other things, but you know, our conversation about this was about a permanent install, right? You know, do you Loctite it? Do you hand tighten it? Do you use different grades of Loctite? If you were going to have something that you just didn't want to come off again, red Loctite would be it. And if you want to run a suppressor on that, not say that red Loctite's going to prevent it from ever coming off. I mean, you can get red Loctite off. I'd say probably even more so if you were going to try to have it on there permanently installed. Use something like Rockset, right? So Rockset or blue Loctite will work as well. It will hold in place like you want to, but if let's say you wanted to pull this thing on and off, you could hand tighten it, in which case we sent you that thing on there pretty tight just by hand, and it was difficult coming off. Or I made a recommendation of Loctite 222, which is it's high heat and low strength. So if you have it hand tightened with something that still can hold it in place, I doubt you're going to have any vibrations loose. So there's different things you could try. I mean, the Teflon tape is one of them. I mean, or like say, you could just get a little pin in there and just give it a little cinch, and it'll probably hold just fine.
Well, let's go ahead and put it on by hand.
Okay.
Then we'll shoot it.
Okay.
And then we'll come back later and give you the results.
Okay.
Okay. Clear. Clear.
And yep, because we got a Henry, we can do that. So clear. So first thing, simple enough. Remove the thread cap, right? In which case, if you were going to apply some sort of thread locker, right, you would want to clean this. Just wipe it down with some denatured alcohol, something to clean it off. We managed to find a punch that fit this. This is a what size is this? This is it's a number 2 punch from Brownells, right? And in which case it's a little larger than a 16th. And we managed to find just the fact that it would slip through. That would make this easy enough, right? So all I'm gonna do is just thread this on. Now we managed to cinch this on pretty tight just by hand. Now I would hold it on a table, like so, just one hand, and I just crank this thing on here pretty tight, and it's on there. Let's say I just wanted to get a little bit extra on here. I just come in, push on both sides. It's not super firm, but just give it a tweak, and even then that didn't even move. But just give that a set tight. Thing's not moving, but that's it. And sure enough, you said this came from Henry?
Yeah, it's brand-wise is a Hughes Precision. Okay. But Henry sells it on their website. And
I hadn't seen this thing beforehand, and that was my comment. Was like, would it clear the tube? Which it will. So you can slip this thing on here, right? But we just put that mag tube right in there, and not even so much as a rub across it. So that's a nicely made. And
yeah, we'll try it. I fired the rifle as it is, of course.
Okay.
38 Special has no recoil, but still,
Yeah.
it's a viable break, and see how it shoots with the break on.
There you go.
Thank you very much, sir. Step 1 done. We have a break on it, and we will continue the series doing minor things. One thing about this series of videos that I want to do is show that you can do this at home. I'm bringing it to Marty because of his expertise and suggestions. Like, I was thinking, oh, let's do only Teflon tape, but he goes, hey, how about if we cinch it by hand? It's going to be good enough. And that's the way we went.
There's a long history of people like selling muzzle brakes that would have, like say the old Vias stuff was a good example. They used to sell a little pin. They had a little pin that would go in the brake, and then sometimes they would do thread caps as well. You know, that's just something where, you know, yeah, we would cinch those on there if, we would cinch those on there, and if somebody wanted them permanently installed, yeah, then you would look at Loctite or something else like that. But,
and I've, you know, even though you said the red Loctite comes off, it's true. It comes off when you don't want it to come off, okay? But when you want it to come off, yeah, I did back in the day, had a USPSA open gun that we damaged the threads. I'm guessing that installing it,
well, if the threads are damaged, that's typically something else.
Yeah, but it didn't want to come off, and we torched it, and by the time it came out, the threads were.
Well, once again, that's typically something else. Let's say you got like two similar metals, like stainless,
gold.
stainless. Yeah, that's galling. Loctite doesn't cause galling.
Yeah.
Loctite is more just a gap filler.
Yeah.
And red just so happens to be high temp, high strength.
Yeah, I had one come off at Nationals in '95.
Okay. Yeah.
Halfway through the match, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was lots of guys who, you know, you would see this stuff every once in a while where somebody would cut corners and they would just like not even thread stuff and they'd Loctite it on, or you know that was their fudge factor. Loctite's not Loctite is high strength and just not. It's high strength as far as like it's going to prevent stuff from moving when there's a small gap. It doesn't contain pressure. Yeah. Right. So.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So yes, if you're expecting glue to hold, you know, your chamber together, that's not going to work. Right?
No. But yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and keep doing it, man. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. And like always, please remain healthy, stay safe, and definitely have fun at the range.
Thank you for watching Gunstock Reviews. Please visit our website at www.gunstockreviews.com for more exclusive content. Please visit our Patreon page at www.patreon.com/gunstockreviews. Your contributions would be greatly appreciated and help us grow our selections and frequency of videos.